looking. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna start with the Jackie one, because this is actually insane. So they got you starting off in the game. I'm assuming like this is like straight out, like the first few seconds of the game, first few minutes. I'm gonna theorize that this is like after Jackie has escaped the box and she's chasing after you like via the vents that you see up there. If you have not seen my reaction, y'all gotta click off this video, go watch my reaction, bro. This is insane. We're seeing this live right now. Like how Jackie's coming out the vent saying surprise and stuff. Oh my god. Ugh. And then the hand trying to grab you right off the jump and with the tutorial. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm new here, bro. Give me a second. I just figured out how to run. Like, look at the little crazy spiral eyes she got. This animatronic looks so old too. I love it. It's crazy, y'all. The hype is coming out. Like, look how long those arms are too. Like, look how long them arms are. You are not realistically going down the hallway without this thing trying to grab your butt cheeks, man. You're dead the second this thing sees you. I like the fact too that they didn't make Jackie just go through the back of the stairs and up the stairs like we're going up. No, Jackie's using its size and its length to just climb up things. I can see where they got the ideas from Alien Isolation, where the enemy is meant to like cut you off at every corner, but just can't seem to grab you. And I think this was what they were showing at PAX East as well, because I remember people talking about like Jackie running through things and like the hallway was shaking. So this is what they didn't want to show us at PAX. So people probably knew about this gameplay stuff. Punching the grate to get in there with you is some insane ass work. I love the way Steel Wool is thinking. But I'm kind of scared though, because this is clearly like a moment-to-moment thing. I thought when they were talking about taking inspiration from Alien Isolation that the Mimic would kind of casually be doing stuff like this. But hey, I mean, as long as Steel Wool can do these moment-to-moment situations pretty scary and add all this nice little animation fluff into it, I'm all here for it. I love how smooth the game looks too. And I like how you don't gotta turn around to know how scary that thing is. The Mimic will show you that it's using everything at its disposal to catch you. You can see Jackie's arms on the wall while it's chasing you. Like, I almost wonder who's gonna be the brave YouTuber who turns around to see Jackie just going like this. It'll be me, don't worry. And on this part too, I'm still kind of confused. Cause I feel like Jackie, yeah, someone in the chat, the American Patriot said the laughter is creepy. Like the Mimic using the laughing voice, it's trying to scare the hell out of you. I like that. But anyway, this part right here, like my brother in Christ is so cooked right here in a real life situation. Let's be real. Cause the Mimic could have really just grabbed this dude before he fell in the hole. And then the Mimic also could have jumped down here too, but as you can see, it chose to stay up there on the top left if you don't see where my mouse is at. The Mimic chose to stay up there. Realistically, she could have grabbed the hell out of you right there, so the Mimic is really just playing with its food. I want a big slice of cake, the Mimic just using voice lines and stuff. Just keeps repeating it. Like, I love how the Mimic keeps on saying the same voice lines, but the voice lines also get like more distorted too. That is genius work. Genius work. Oh, I didn't even realize right here they have like a spiral loading animation to show you that you're saving and getting to the next checkpoint. I love how it's a spiral because it's the Mimic. Let's go back a little bit. You can see there's a head of an elephant animatronic right there. I'm gonna move the chat so y'all can see that. There's an elephant head right there. That's creepy. I really hope we don't run into that elephant animatronic, man. I'm really scared. Like that elephant animatronic that they had pictures of on the Steam, that thing looks horrifying as hell. Someone said there's a third teaser trailer. Oh, we already watched that. We did some detective work to find the link, and we did it. But I am wondering though, like, there's always in these types of horror games, there's a moment to moment where like you have to run for your life like this, and like there's also like a moment to moment type of scary situation where you're like probably trapped or like something jumps at you like a jump scare. So I'm wondering how the stealth is gonna work in this game, because stealth is obviously a part of this game's like stuff that they have to offer. Since they showed us in the trailer, you have to like throw this little noise maker at a wall so the animatronic goes to it. So I'm wondering, like, will the mimic switch between outfits naturally during stealth scenes? Like, every time you reload the game and get a game over, is the mimic wearing something else to chase you around with? I posted that on Twitter, and a lot of people seem to really like that idea. Are there any new trailers? No, the third one that they posted was the last one, but I'll be going over all of them in this analytical video. But, yeah, I really do hope the mimic, like, switches costumes on the stealth sections so you can, like, constantly adapt. And maybe you don't even have to like reload the game. Maybe like the mimic will like make like a voice line that is stepping away for a bit, and it will change outfits, and then you have to adapt and like actually see where the mimic is at and how it's going to act. Like if it puts on a lion costume, it's just going to get on all fours and start running around the room, and then you're going to have to hide behind boxes and wait till it's done running around. This part was so damn peak, dude. It was so peak. Like Jackie falling out the vent, grabbing you, and then going into the animation of a jump scare, but also finishing the kill. It's not like Jackie's not just shaking randomly and then just jumping at the camera. Jump scares definitely got an upgrade. Man, it's kind of sad to see that Jackie has got a lot of damage though, so I guess that means Edwin's little costume right here has definitely been used before this 1979 year that we're in. There was confirmation that Edwin's company was like around in 1972, so maybe Jackie's just been through a lot of birthday parties in the last 7 years. But yeah, look, just take a look at Jackie, man. We actually got a full look at Jackie. We got like some stitching down here. We got the little 3 buttons, the little Five Nights at Freddy's style buttons. We got the little tubey arms that stretch out. I love that. We got the little teeth. Ugh. And then the voice box in his mouth. Dude, I don't understand how kids would want that at their birthday party. That would scare the hell out of me, bro. Nuh-uh. And then the mimic wanted to like bite you at the end. Is the secret of the mimic that it actually caused the bite of 87 or something? Why is the mimic going for a bite? Because the mimic could have just killed you with its hands, seeing as how it's all hands and arms when it's Jackie mode. Why did it go for the frontal lobe bite? Let me find out Jackie was the one that did the bite at 87. But yeah, that's trailer 1. Now we're going to transition to trailer 2. I'm so excited for Secret of the Mimic, dude. This shit's crazy. Trailer 2, it's probably my favorite one because of the, well, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna let this play, but I'm gonna be pausing it and going analytical since I already seen it. Look at that. The Music Man stomping through the ground asking for tickets. Tickets, please, while I was trying to kill you, bro. This is crazy. Look at this shit, bro. It's amazing. Tickets, please. I love how the music ends too, and then the music kicks right back up when Music Man is chasing you. You missed a lot. No, I've been doing this as it's been going. I already watched all this. But somebody had asked in the comments, are we gonna see like some blood possibly in Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic? And I'm kind of wondering too, is this, or is the Music Man parts of the game where we're gonna be seeing some blood? Because I just don't think realistically, if something as big as Music Man is squashing through the ground, or I'm sorry, if something as big as Music Man is stomping through the ground, I don't just see if these feet touch you, they just do the traditional, you know, the little, you know, like that. No, I don't see that traditional thing happening. No, what they're going to do is they're going to turn you into like an exploding piece of meat, right? Like there's just no way a jump scare like happens if you happen to get stomped by one of these or like touch Music Man's leg when you're supposed to be going forward. I don't know, man. Like, they need to do like the Doom 2016 where if Doom guy just gets blown up by a rocket, you just literally watch him just explode into a million pieces. They need to do that, something like that. But I know Five Nights at Freddy's don't be doing like blood that crazy, and Five Nights at Freddy's don't need blood, but it would be interesting to see that they go for the more realistic approach if you get stomped by a Music Man one of these times. But anyway, transitioning through the trailer, we're seeing all these like mannequins being like thrown around. So I kind of had a theory about these mannequins. I think these are kind of meant for the Mimic to like walk around and like copy the postures so it knows how to do more realistic fluid postures. And also these mannequins seem to have these little microphones or voice boxes in his chest. So maybe the mannequins will be playing different like animatronic voices that the Mimic is actually supposed to be like learning how to mimic so it can entertain the kids better and stuff. So possibly. And if the Mimic is in Music Man, you see how the Mimic basically like kind of destroyed that pretty like viciously. Like it just throws the mannequins on the ground. You got like if you're the Mimic, you probably got to be tired of all these things. You probably see these every day. Like, look at that. One mannequin just has its body parts detached. I know the Mimic has a thing where it like detaches all the body parts, but you could tell the Mimic is just like really pissed. It doesn't want to deal with all the mannequins. It wants to break free. And also, if you're wondering what the mannequins say, it says boy/girl model 9, 1972 to show that it's the year 19, or to show that these were made in the year 1972. They also say USA standard measurement, some model number, and then the number 1979, which is kind of convenient because that's the year of this game. What if we get the bite of 25? That'd be crazy. I don't know what the Mimic's saying though. Like I can't get enough of the high resolution. What? It's really funny that when Music Man drops this mannequin, the arms fall off. So I guess that really the Mimic just has a thing of taking body parts off. But that's so genius. I kind of hope they just do this if Music Man is chasing you. Just destroy the whole environment. Pretty scary too. Like it knows where you are. It just can't fit in the room to kill you precisely. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, if the Mimic can take control of this thing with nobody around, why hasn't it left the building? So maybe it doesn't want to escape. Maybe it wants to take over the building or something. But yeah, we get a look at the big monster orchestra man himself. That's pretty horrifying. I think this is a part of the game where like he's actually meant to kidnap you because like there's no way up or down. Or maybe there is a way up. Yeah, no, there's no way up or down. So I think you get kidnapped by Music Man. I think this is probably also the beginning of the game. Like maybe after Jackie's done chasing you, you get chased by Music Man. Like that would be a funny way to show the audience like, wow, this guy's first day on the job and Music Man's trying to destroy his whole body and mutilate and kill him. But yeah, what I'm assuming is Music Man's probably gonna grab you and throw you straight into that pit, and then you're probably gonna spend like the whole game trying to like get all the way up in the facility. So maybe this place is much more deeper than we thought. But I do wonder how the endings of this game is gonna work. Like, Is there gonna be an ending where you just listen to Fazbear Corporation and actually like take out what you're supposed to take out in this building? Or is there just an escape ending where you realize that Fazbear Corporation is nothing to be losing your life for, and then you just leave? And is there just gonna be like some sort of death ending where the mimic actually kills you or something? I do wonder how, like, we're gonna have to fulfill the criteria of getting these endings. And then here's the last trailer. Now, for this last trailer, I low-key don't know why they did this. Like, I'm happy that we're getting content, like, really happy, but I don't know why they did this, because they know people are really excited for this game, and, like, they know that people want to see the trailers, which is why they did, like, the little scavenger hunt for the trailer links. But why did they show this? Because, like, now we kind of know that this character is going to get melted. And seeing as how they spent so much time making a molten version of Dolly, that there probably has to be only one Dolly in this building. Like, Steel Wool melted this thing, but also brought it back and went through the trouble of modeling it in a grotesque melted way. So, nah, this is 100% the only Dolly in the building. I don't know why we got shown that pretty early. But who knows? Maybe there's actually more Dollies than we think inside the building. I mean, if Dolly's supposed to be a medical robot, then I guess it would be inconsequential, or it would be pretty consequential to only have one of these things in the building. Seeing as how this whole building is robot automated, I think Edwin would have like a Dolly on every single floor. So, I don't know. Maybe at some point in the game, a legion of Dollies will try to chase you. But what I did not realize, and I contained my hype when I seen it, is that this motherfucker did not come from a staircase. This motherfucker did not come from stairs. This motherfucker came from the wall. She melted the wall out to come get you. I don't know what you did to the mimic, but it wants you. It doesn't want me, it wants you. Yes, you who are watching this video. The mimic wants you, not me. It melted through the wall. Bro is aura farming to the max right now. Did she really come off the wall saying, Or maybe the voice box is just completely fucked and it's just saying stuff. But dude, look how creepy that is. And the fact that Steel Wool expects you to run, make a sharp left while that thing is dripping lava and is ready to kill you? Nah, that's crazy. But I think the mimic is really, it's really a hunter, man. It's really a hunter at heart, because like it's just staring at you after it came out the wall. Like it really could have just lobbed some lava at you and just killed you on the spot right there. But nah, man, it's just staring at you. It knows you fear it. It knows you want to run away from it. So it gives you some time. And do y'all hear how fast that damn thing is, even though it's like drenched in lava? Like, nah, Henry, Edwin, and William have to be making some sturdy ass robots, man. Like, seriously. Like, Molten Freddy, like, just incinerated and it keeps coming back. The two Springlock suits made by Henry, they're still standing up after they've been incinerated multiple times. Then you got Edwin's robot that literally has this thing drenched in lava and it is ready to kill you. I didn't know they turned around during this scene. Nah. She's hitting the Olympic sprint run. She's hitting that Dash EXP. She's hitting that Dash EXP right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you watched him. That is a track star run. Somehow this damn robot can do a track star run. No, that's crazy. What was that box? So there's one of those little noise box or noise maker boxes too. I didn't even notice that. So I guess in the game, if you see one of these boxes, you're able to grab a little noise maker out of there and throw them during the stealth sections. It would be so funny if somebody was fast enough to throw one of these behind them at Dolly and the AI like actually goes to it. Like someone's got to test that and see if that happens. But that's kind of crazy. Do you have to walk up to them and go through an animation of grabbing them? Or do you break open the box with a weapon? But I kind of feel like if you get weapons in this game or like something to hold, they would have like kind of showed it already. And also, what is in that trash chute? Ugh! What in the fuck is that animatronic? That animatronic looks scary. Let me get a zoom and enhance on that one, brosif. What is that? Is that the bee? I don't even know. That's one of the elephant heads. I don't know what that is in the background though. That's probably one of the ducks or something. Yeah, it's got like little teeth down there. I think that's a duck. Dang. So I wonder how many broken suits we're going to be seeing throughout this game. Yeah, I love how they know Dolly is fast as hell, so they put you on a conveyor belt so you can match her speed. Look at all those broken suits in the corner right there, bro. Why did bro take a second to take in his surroundings? Dolly's gonna be stressing me out with like how fast this sprint SFX is, man. Dolly's really about to stress me out. And then you really gotta wonder, if you heard her behind you, how the hell does she get up there? Was she not just chasing you a second ago? Well, the audio did die down, so maybe she did go somewhere. Because I thought the Mimic was using some sort of like paranormal ability, like teleportation or something. That's crazy how the Mimic is like doing this purely based on its own speed. Like it's not like 300 pounds of metal. What character is that? Is that a Jackie mask? Weird how they spoiled that Dolly gets melted, but they also don't show the jump scare though. Huh. Maybe the jump scare is actually different for if it gets on you. I don't know. But yeah, y'all. That I believe is every single Secret of the Mimic trailer that we got today. I don't know if they have any intention on posting these at all. But if they do, I am definitely ready for them. But yeah. I don't want to hear nobody saying that Steel Wool don't care about the audience. I don't want to hear nobody say that Steel Wool was not cooking today, because they gave us Molten Dolly, they gave us a Music Man chase, and they gave us the Jackie chase, and they did that a day or two before release. So I think we thoroughly ate up pretty well today. What do y'all think? I hope this game isn't just chase scenes. Yeah. No, the game also has stealth in it, but I do hope, excuse me, I do hope they flex their brains with the stealth, because it would be so cool if the Mimic actually made some call out that it's about to change its outfit in between chases, and then like that's like your window or something to like get an objective done.